We've arrived at Myakka River State Park near Sarasota, Florida. Let's go check it out. Here's some folks that are paddling down the Myakka River. And then right over in here, there's a fairly large alligator in the center of your screen there. This is right behind where the visitor center is. And there's another alligator right here in front of me. And there's downstream. So I'm going to give you a little overview of the map and our plan of action, how we're going to check out the Myakka River State Park. And we'll wind up at the Palmetto Campground. I believe it's the Palmetto Campground. It's the RV campground here within the Myakka River State Park. I'll show you some preferred campsites. Okay, well today I have an assistant to hold my map. This is a map of the Myakka River State Park. And we're down in here. We just checked in at the ranger station, and you go a little further and there's a visitor center. And oh, here's the visitor center right here. And in the rear of the visitor center is where I just showed you those alligators. So we're gonna take a drive up here and check out this canopy waterway and tower and this nature trail. We're gonna go up here to where they have the airboat rides in the concession area. And we'll wind up at the Palmetto Ridge and or Old Prairie campgrounds. I'll take a look and decide which ones that I'm going to show you. I may show you both. So, and I'll be showing you preferred campsites there in both campgrounds. Just the preferred. These are campsites that I'd want to come back and camp in. So. Here's another vantage point of the Myakka River. Look at all those alligators out there. Wow. Wow, this is really something. We're liking Myakka River State Park. Let's continue to check out the park. The wind's whipping, but boy, that sure is a pretty river today. Myakka River State Park is about 17 miles west of Siesta Key near Sarasota in Sarasota County, Florida. This is called the Bird Walk. Let's go out and check it out. The sign says there's birds of prey that cruise the Myakka Lake. This is Myakka Lake and this is the bird walk. Let's go out on in. It's a bit windy today, but peaceful out here on the bird walk. Well, it's a beautiful view of the Myakka Lake. Look how it stretches back in there. We just arrived at the Myakka Lake concession area. There's plenty of gators and this little finger that extends off of the lake. That's the concession area down there. You can take a tour of the lake on the Myakka River Queen, sitting right there. Let me take you down and show you the concession area in Myakka Lake. They have an outfitter shop where you can rent bikes and canoes. You can also catch a tram tour of the park. They cover some history behind Myakka River State Park. There's the tram right there. And you put your canoes in right over the hill here. Let me take you up by the concession area. I gave you a little clip of the ladies that got off the kayaks. They were just getting off their kayaks coming in off of the river. They had told me after I took that little video clip that they had seen over 200 alligators on that little kayak trip they went on. Here's where you catch the tram tours. It looks like $32 a person, $19.20 for a child. And it says no pets allowed on the boat tour. This is Myakka Lake at Myakka River State Park. Beautiful day, a little bit windy. Here's the boat tour coming in off the lake. Okay, we're at the Palmetto Ridge camping area, sites 49 through 90. And I'm going to show you some preferred campsites. Site 52 is a nice pull-through site. You can get your rig level there. Just about any size rig can fit in there. It looks like it's full hookup. This is site 53, another nice looking site. A lot of seating area there. You got a little bit of shade. Site 56 is another nice pull-through site. You can also get your rig level there. This is site 59. It's going around a turn. You wouldn't have problems at all backing your rig in here. This is site 59. Look at this. The park's been pretty busy. This is the first vacant site that I've come upon. So let's check the hookups out. You can get any size rig in here. You can get your rig level, and that's our seating area right there. Looks like we got water. $50 and 30 amp electric hookups. And there's your SOAR connection right here. So that tells me why it's why the campground's so full. You got full hookups, 30-50 amp service. This is a perspective from the rear of the site. Very nice campsite, lots of room. That's a final look back at site 59. Going down the book for Myakka River State Park Campground. Here's a look at the shower house and bathhouse facility in the Palmetto Campground. And this looks like a handicap site, 61. It's all paved. The minus is you're right next to the restroom. But the plus is if you needed handicap access, it looks like you have a paved walking trail right to the restrooms. And there's the handicap ramp up to the restrooms, and it looks like you have a washer and dryer up in there too. Looks like it takes quarters, and it's $1.50 to dry and $1.50 to wash. Site 65 is a massive pull-through site. You can get any size rig in there. Look how big that site is. Even with that little trailer in there, I mean, you can see how massive that site is. Site 65 going down the book for Myakka River State Park Campground. Site 68 is another nice pull-through site. Toward the end of the loop, you have site 70. Looks like it's another pull-through site. It's vacant, so let's go up in here and take a look. It's going to be full hookup. There's your SOAR on the left. That's your seating area with fire ring and picnic table and grill. $30-50 amp electric hookup, and there's your water. There's a final look back at site 70. That's one of my favorite sites here at Myakka River State Park Campground. Site number 70 going down the boat. Site 75 is a very nice site. Look at all the room you have in that site. And there's nobody behind you. Here's site 76. Looks like another handicap site and yet another shower house. That's the third one that I've seen. You also have the handicap access going back up in there. Full hookup, 3050 amp, and that's your seating area right there. Site number 78 is a very nice looking site. You got some shade with that site, but yet you don't have any clearance issues. Those tree branches are way up there. And 3050 amp electric hookup right there on the right. There's your sewer in the back, and that's your seating area right in here. Site 78 going down the book. Hard to go wrong here. This is site 79, and that's another nice looking site. Get any size rig in there, plenty of room. There is a second campground, the Old Prairie camping area in the Myakka River State Park. The sites are a lot more quaint, they're smaller. I would not want to camp in my fifth wheel in this loop, but they do have 3050 amp hookups down here. There is a dump station on your way out of the park, and it's right there. I think I'm going to leave it here. I'll have the upload and download speeds for Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile in the written video description on YouTube. If you like these videos, like and subscribe, and I'll see you down the road.